So here's something new from me. And I'm doing this as an experiment. And if you're seeing this, it may become my trailer on one of my channels, probably Ask Joe, and there's a reason for that. So what am I doing? I am an average Joe, and I just love creating content, not necessarily just for YouTube, but I just kind of have fun with tech gear, right? So right now you're seeing this, and it looks like just a regular talking head, but I wanted to be able to do things like this. Just switch over to another camera. And then we find little issues like right there. Did you notice I suddenly became in focus, but I wasn't a moment before? You can roll back to see what I'm talking about. And that's because the way I was sitting at that particular moment, my camera's autofocus was looking for a face, and it thought the fastest face it could find was Chewbacca right over here. Over here. I can't aim right. Chewbacca's face. And it actually aimed on that. And when I changed the camera angle to sometimes show Grogu, guess I can't aim right. Anyhow, the little baby Yoda, right? So it saw that and it decided to focus on that. So what am I focusing on this in this part of this video? Why am I even talking about this? The point is that in creating a YouTube channel, I realized certain things work and certain things don't. So I thought, well, let's change this channel to talk about what works, what doesn't work, why certain configurations are good for certain types of things. I want to shoot live. And when I say live, I mean I want to stream live, but I also want to shoot live. And by shooting live, I want to literally be able to just not have to create a long, drawn-out production process where I go in and I have a memory card in this camera and a memory card in that camera and a memory card in this camera, the one that's looking down over here. So I'm shooting right now with 3 cameras. And normally I'd have to edit all those 3 things and synchronize them out and synchronize them with my audio. And then if I wanted to have show prep, like a bumper, I'd have to go through a whole process. And that would take editing, and that would take time. Of course, it takes time to create that graphic, but when I'm running creating a video, I'd have to go in and then not only edit in all the different cameras and all the different audio clips and put them all and synchronize them all together, but I would have to do this in post-production, and it would be it would drain me about time-wise. And I want to be able to talk about that on this channel. I want to talk about what worked, what didn't work, how did I end up with this configuration? And again, by this configuration, I might as well give you a quick preview. I have this ATEM Mini Extreme ISO. I also have a regular ATEM Mini ISO or whatever, ATEM Pro. Anyhow, it's another one of those. And just to give you some context, oh, look, I'm letting it do that again. So I've got a lot of stuff going on over here. And I also run other channels. So like I have ideatheday.com and I have Joe.reviews, and I got that going on over here. And again, creating something with this kind of level of interaction is time consuming, and it's something that you don't necessarily need, but for those who are interested in all the nuts and bolts about what works and what doesn't work, if you want to create a YouTube channel, it's all here. And I'm not saying I'm an expert. Like if I want to push a button to do something like this, or if I want to push a button to do something like this, or all this other stuff, you don't need it to create a YouTube channel. But if you want to create a lot of videos, the faster you can create those videos, the more videos you can create. And it also takes away the stress of putting it together, where you shoot a video and it's only 5 minutes long. And so far I've talked for 3.5 minutes. I'm looking at the timer on here. And this 3.5 minute video, if it had all those edits, it would probably take me more than an hour to an hour and a half to put together after the fact. So if I wanted to do like I was doing Idea of the Day, where every day I would put up a new video, and some of them didn't suck, it would take a lot of time to edit that all at the end. And it would be great to just walk into the studio, push a button, turn it on. I don't even have a computer on here right now. I am literally going to record this entire thing right here. No computer. I'm doing that. And then if I wanted to do this and stream it, that would be even more of a challenge, because when you stream, sometimes you can't have things like those little production bumpers, and you can't have necessarily all your other stuff there. Yeah, there's programs like OBS and Ecamm Live, and I do have those, and I'm definitely going to continue to use them for certain things. But I think the idea of being able to just put together a channel, sit down and just start talking, start doing whatever it is you have. And if you've got some clips and you want to do comments on it, you should be able to just push a button and get your cameras all synced up. And of course, you don't have to have 4 of them. But the whole point I'm trying to say here is I'm creating a channel not as an expert trying to tell you this is what you must buy and this is exactly how to do it if you want to make $1 million being a video producer. No, I'm just saying as a regular guy, I'm learning how to use this equipment. And as I'm learning how to use this equipment, I'm going to share it on my channel as I always have. And sometimes I'll be doing videos about other subjects on the channel. Sometimes I'll be doing videos about how to do videos. Sometimes it's going to be totally unrelated. Now I've renamed this channel, this particular channel, Ask Joe. Well, just simply Ask Joe. So you can see in the graphics there, if I could point to it, there's at Ask Joe. And of course, it's idea of the day, but that's another story. I have Ask Joe, that's this channel, Joe.reviews, which I don't actually have any videos on there yet, by the way. I'm going to be creating a whole channel with nothing but the reviews. And so if you want, you could subscribe to it now, even though there's no videos. And I have my idea of the day, where it's whatever was on my mind each day. And when I was doing it, I was literally doing a video every single day. Some don't suck. And that was the point there. And if I wanted to do that video, and if it was going to take a 5-minute video each day, I didn't want it to take an hour. I didn't want to waste 20 or 30 hours a week just editing videos. So I took a little breather from doing that channel. And now I'm on this channel here. So Ask Joe. Why am I calling it Ask Joe? Well, I want people to be able to ask me questions, which they've been doing anyway in the comments. But if you have a question specifically related to production, to creating a YouTube channel, maybe about monetization, whatever it is, ask in the comments and I respond. I mean, I'm doing that anyway, but by actually branding this channel as Ask Joe, I want people to be encouraged to ask questions. And sometimes I'll just reply in the comments, but if it's a question that other people might want to see expanded, I'll make a whole video about whatever it is you're asking. So Ask Joe is the new brand for this channel. And I guess I could make this into a trailer for that channel. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do this whole video, as I've mentioned, by just, and I'm going to turn off this caption. Oh, it is off. Oh, good, good. Oh, look, by the way, it did it. It went to Baby Yoda again. Did you notice that? Sometimes it sees Baby Yoda. Anyhow, I'm shooting this whole thing, and my goal here was to do it without actually editing it. So I'm literally going to just post this thing after I hit the save button on this here, and then it's just going to end. And then I'm just going to upload it. I want to see if it looks just as good, and if it plays out just as good as a fully produced and fully edited video. The whole point is I come in, I sit down. I'm now talking for 7 minutes, which is probably about 6 minutes longer than it needed to be. That's the truth. And I'm going to hit the save button. And I want to be able to share with people how to do things like this. So that you can literally just, if you have a little space and you set it up right, you come in, you do your thing, you hit the save button, you hit the upload, and you're done. And it'll still look like a great video. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to hit that save button. Thanks for watching.